Unions are demanding jobs for local workers if Galilee Basin coal projects get off the ground. But Greens are angry that mining tycoons have been offered incentives to be the first to make a start.
Criminal bikie laws and judicial debates have taken up a lot of the government's time, but there are other priorities.
Is supercharging the Queensland economy.
In central Queensland, Galilee Basin coal deposits could be worth $28 billion. In the neighbouring Bowen Basin, previous governments provided infrastructure.
Today, it's just not an option for government to do that. We don't have the money, so instead we're determined to incentivise the private sector.
Gina Reinhardt's Kevin's Corner project has been approved. Clive Palmer also wants to mine the Galilee, but no one's actually started yet.
The coordination powers of government, together with some royalty relief, may well make the difference.
So it'll be first in, first served, with discounted royalties, access to land at Abbott Point and faster planning.
The greatest benefit of these projects lies in the creation of thousands of new jobs and the prosperity they can create.
15,000 construction jobs and 13,000 ongoing. Unions want locals to benefit.
But any incentives offered to these companies, there needs to be coming back on the other side, obligations back into that community through job security and local jobs.
I think the key thing is, along with those jobs, that you need the infrastructure in the local communities.
But green groups can't understand why billionaires need incentives.
The Premier's basically admitted today that these mega coal mines are not economically viable.
Premier Newman really should be rethinking his subsidy of these enormous coal mines in the Galilee Basin.
The government says the financial risk belongs to the companies.
If we took advice from the Greens, Queensland would be broke and most of us would be out of a job.
Big decisions still to be made. Chris O'Brien, ABC News.